Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike back here once again, and it is the eve of one of my favorite pay-per-views ever, the Royal Rumble. Now, we got some interesting matches to go over, and I will make my predictions. So let's get it going. First up, first match on the pre-show. Bobby Roode defending his United States Championship in an open challenge. Do not know yet who the opponent is, but I'm almost certain it's going to be Dolph Ziggler. I mean, he could show up in the Rumble, but, it's going to be Ziggler, but I think Roode's going to retain the title. There's no way they're going to take it off him this soon. It's like it's been 2 weeks. Let the man have a good reign. A glorious reign. Alright, next matchup, a bit of a rematch. Pre-show match number 2. It is Balor Club, Gallows and Anderson, versus The Revival, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. The last time these two guys met, it was a 2-minute match, and The Revival were squashed by DX and Scott Hall sitting at ringside. Shows me how WWE wants to use The Revival. Now, could they have a good match? Absolutely. I enjoy both teams. I love Dash and Dawson. They're a great team, and hopefully they can pick up a victory, and that's where I'm going to put my money on. I'm going to put my money on The Revival beating Gallows and Anderson. Last match on the pre-show, we got our Cruiserweight match back, and no, it's not for a title. It is a 6-man tag team match featuring the Lucha Alliance, that's what I'm going to call them from now on, of Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Grand Metalik, taking on TJ Perkins, Gentleman Jack Gallagher, and the master of the PowerPoint presentation, Drew Gulak. Now, these 4 of these team members have faced each other before on 205 Live this past week, and the Luchadors won. There were 2 other teammates. It was Tony Nese and Arya Daivari. I think the Luchadors are going to win again. I don't think they're going to let Perkins, Gallagher, and Gulak although maybe they will, but I'm putting my hat in the Luchadors masks. Alright, next match. We are going to the main show here. First matchup on the card. At least that's what Wikipedia says. We have the SmackDown Tag Team titles on the line as the Usos defend against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, or as I like to call them, the Alpha Standard. However, this is a 2 out of 3 falls match, so you gotta pin your opponent twice. Excuse me. Especially with, I want to say it was Jimmy's legal actions last Sunday. He was caught with a DUI. He was arrested. He posted bail, but I think they're going to give Gable and Benjamin a short run until they meet Harper and Rowan. That's going to be an interesting matchup. So, new tag team champions, Gable and Benjamin. Next match for the Raw Tag Team Champions. Yes, I know. Not a very stacked card, but I think it's pretty good. We got the Champions Club, the Raw Tag Team Champions, of Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, because Dean Ambrose got hurt, against The Bar, Cesaro and Sheamus. Right now, I do not think Rollins and Jordan are losing the titles yet. We will see a little dissension in the ranks, but they will finish off strong. I'm going Rollins and Jordan for this one. And then a little later on down the line, they'll lose it to, like, either the Revival or Balor Club, which would be cool. Alright, next match. It is for the WWE Championship, as champion AJ Styles will be taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a handicap match. Yeah, alright. This has pretty much been... These guys have kind of mostly been tools for the ever-changing feud of Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan. But I think we're going to get a good match out of them. I don't think AJ's losing the title. Not yet. Not yet. Next matchup, in a true triple threat match, we've got the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar, defending against the monster among men, Braun Strowman, and Kane. That's right, you heard me. Kane. Now, Kane's mostly in there to eat a pen. We all know that. I don't think they're going to give it to Braun. I'm sorry. I love you, Braun. You've been a beast since you split off from the Wyatt family. But Brock Lesnar's going out of this, still your Universal Champion. Next to last match, co-main event. Although, they're probably going to separate the two Rumble matches. We got the Women's Royal Rumble match. Now, here's what I'm going to do for the Rumbles. I'm going to tell you who I think should be coming out numbers 1 and 2. Maybe a few surprises I think should be coming down. And the winner. So, starting off at number 1. Build her back up a little bit. She's probably not going to win. Bayley. Now, Bayley has been a little more than a bit misused since the This Is Your Life segment with Alexa Bliss, which, if y'all remember, that was awkward. And then the Extreme Rules match, the Singapore King on a pole match, that was awkward. Kind of build Bayley as a weakling. So, what better way to build Bayley back up legitimately than making her the Iron Man or Iron Woman of the first Women's Royal Rumble? Her first opponent, I think, should be the first Miss Money in the Bank winner, Carmella. Now, obviously, Carmella is a part of history. She won technically the second Money in the Bank because Ellsworth won that. But it's going to be, I think they should start 1 and 2. It should be a Raw versus a SmackDown person to start it off. Here's what I'm hoping for surprises. Number 1, Michelle McCool. I liked her. She was pretty. And she's the Undertaker's wife now. Yeah, think about that for a second. Next surprise, Lita. For whatever reason, she was left off Raw 25. The 25th anniversary of Raw this past Monday. And it was odd, not gonna lie, but maybe they're saving her for this opportunity. Well, we're definitely gonna see a couple of NXT call-ups. I'm thinking Kairi Sane. I'm thinking the Iconic Duo. Maybe Ember Moon gets a shot. There's definitely going to be a lot of... From what I heard, there's going to be like 9 NXT women involved in this match. And that's a lot. But we're definitely going to see some big surprises in the women's side. As for my winner, I got 2 ideas. It's either going to be Asuka, who's going to really kick ass, or it's going to be a debuting Ronda Rousey. Now, if you saw the interview from a couple of days ago, Ronda pretty much said, I didn't sign into paper in a very seemingly scripted segment. And also she's filming part of filming of a movie in another country. I want to say it was Colombia? Yeah, it was Colombia. So there's a chance that Ronda may not be in it. However, I'm not going to be picking Ronda. I'm picking the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. And she's going to go after the Raw Women's title. And now we come to it. The 30-man over-the-top rope battle royal. The classic. Numero uno. It's going to be an interesting one. I think Rusev starts number one. Get that big pop going. Get that Rusev Day chant going. It's going to be great. It's going to be good. Number two, going to get it over with, Roman Reigns. And right now he is the favorite to win, which WWE, please don't be that stupid. You remember what happened after Roman won the Rumble in Philly the last time. Magnify that by 10. Okay? Don't do it. Do not have Roman win here. He can win the Elimination Chamber and set that up for Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania. But this needs to be someone who actually needs it. So, there goes my rant. I'm sorry about that. Some surprises. I think we're going to see Batista. He is always a fun one, and he wants to be coming back, although he wants back out on full schedule. So, we'll see where that leads. I think we could see Rey Mysterio. That's going to be fun. I love Rey. Yes, he's a little older now, but I think he can still go in the ring. The debuting EC3, because he's going to come from outside to main, just like AJ Styles did. And who from NXT would be a good fit for a Rumble appearance? Because last year was Ty Dillinger, which was great, at number 10. So I think a good... You know what? I'm going to go someone... He does have a tough match tonight. NXT TakeOver Philly. Aleister Black. Just seeing that entrance would be cool. And I think it would be pretty awesome to see him in there. As for the winner, I got a few ideas going in my head. Obviously, you heard my Reigns rant. Another possibility could be Cena, but we've seen that 100 times before. Orton, no thank you. My pick to win the Men's Royal Rumble. The King of Strong Style. Shinsuke Nakamura! That's right. The man who has been through a bad time here in WWE so far. You know, not counting in his NXT run, of course. He's had it tough here on the main roster, so I think he needs a win. And what bigger win than winning the Royal Rumble? Now, that's just my opinion. If you guys have your own, let me know in the comments. Or on Facebook or Twitter. You can find me there. And, let's get ready to rumble!